Very pleased to be joined now by St. John Sea Dogs forward Sam Dove-McFalls. And Sam, 2015-16 is now over. Give me your thoughts on the way the season went.
Yeah, I think it was a really good season overall for us. We acquired a lot of playoff experience. Going to the third round, none of us really had gone that far except for Murph and Boko. They'd been to the finals, Murph to the Mem Cup. I think obviously the second half was a lot better than the first half, and that's encouraging. We saw we improved a lot, and hopefully we can keep building off of that for next year.
Yeah, and the first half, it's not like the first half was bad necessarily, right? It's just that your team kind of took it to another level in the second half of the season and seemed to carry that into the playoffs.
Yeah, we went on a 15-game unbeaten run in the second half. That's pretty exceptional. And in the first half, it was good, but we knew we could do better, and really picked it up in the second half.
Your season was interrupted early, unfortunately, as we all know, and you basically missed half the year. But how do you feel about the way things went for you when you came back and in the postseason?
Yeah, it was a bit of a hard blow. Being injured, being out for 35 games or so. It wasn't easy coming back, but I expected that, and the guys were always supportive, and they always encouraging me no matter how good or bad I was playing. And I thought I really did well in the playoffs and picked it up and was really able to help the team.
Heard a lot of guys mention it already, and you've kind of alluded to it here as well. But this group was tighter than than others have been at times, and it seems like the guys really enjoy this group of players in here, really regard them as family. Do you agree with that?
Definitely. This was probably I like this group. I love this group of boys more than I've ever liked any other team that I've played on. We were just really close. Everyone loved everyone, and it's just an unbelievable year.
How come? Anything stand out to you as why or what made this group as close as it was?
Just a good blend, and the older guys brought good leadership. Think of Murph, Boko, Povo, Spence, all really good guys, and they really just brought everyone together, and everyone looked up to them, and I think they were just a really good influence on all of us.
What's going to stand out to you when you look at this season in terms of highlights? What are the big memories that you're going to take from this year?
Well, there are quite a few this year, honestly. All the comebacks when we came back from behind in the third period this year. We had several times after Chris when we were down 2 or even 3 goals, and we'd come back and get the win in OT or and then otherwise also the Game 7 here against Cape Breton was an unbelievable game. It was really fun, nearly sold out, and just a really good atmosphere.
Does that make it even more exciting knowing that the core group of this team is going to be back here next year and competing once again, a year older, year bigger, year stronger, faster, and on top of that, with all that playoff experience that you guys have been able to acquire now?
Yeah, I think it was just a small taste of things to come, and hopefully we can top off this year, and next year we can do even better. The goal is obviously to win the President's Cup and compete in the Memorial Cup, try to bring a second one back to St. John.
Your playoff in particular, I think it was almost more of a regular season for you because of all the time that you missed. But 6 goals for you in the postseason had to feel pretty good to kind of get your game, closer to the level where you wanted it to be, right?
Yeah, definitely. I came into camp this year feeling really good. I thought I had a really good camp, had a really good first few games, and then got injured, and then after that obviously it was hard, and took a while to get my game back. But I think in playoffs I really showed what I could do, and I was really happy with the way I did. You
feel pretty good right now going into the off season?
Yeah, I feel honestly I don't really feel as tired as other years. I missed a lot of games. Playoffs was sort of just what would have normally been the second half of the season for me, and I feel good. I'll be training soon, and get ready for next year. I'll have development camp and rookie camp this summer, and just looking forward to next year really.
Yeah, what's this offseason going to be like for you? Because last year, you were preparing for an NHL draft, you had a combine, and you had different things that you were a part of. But how is this summer going to be different now that you're in the Flyers camp and at least that part of your game is already decided?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot more of a calm summer, more than last summer. With the combine, the draft, and everything, all all that stuff was made me kind of nervous, and we thought about it a lot, and it's just a lot of stress for everyone, I think. And this year now it's all sorted out, and I can just focus on training and really getting ready for the development camp in July, and then get ready for camp here in St. John.
What are the big things you want to do in the off-season to get yourself ready?
Obviously, you want to improve every aspect of your game, but mainly I want to focus on my explosiveness, my foot speed, improve my stick handling and my shooting.
Sam, thanks for this. Good luck. Have a great summer.
Thank you, Tim.